Hi everyone, you are watching Commerce King Academy. Okay, right. In last video, we have been learned about tactics behind journal account or as well as its entries. Am I right? As usual, I said already that to you we will do any chapter's theory, concepts as well as its illustrations first before its problems. So this video will be consist of illustrations regarding journal. So let's get started with illustration number 1. Let's see here the statement of illustration number 1 and then its solution. That's it. Illustration number 1, which is journalize the following transactions of Mr. X business on 2005 February. The first transaction of this business is on 3rd February, Mr. X commenced business with a capital of $15,000. Now we will enter this transaction in the journal account. This is the format of journal account. First, we will enter the date of the transaction, and after that we will enter the entry as well as its detail, particulars, descriptions. This column is related to ledger page or ledger folio. These columns are related to amounts. This column is debit and this column is credit. The entry of first transaction is cash account debit with amount $15,000, whether to capital account is credit to capital account. With amount $15,000. Description of this entry will be being capital brought into the business. Simple. 15,000 capital is the liability of the business. After entrance of entry number 1, which was the capital of the business or may called the investment into the business by the owner, the next entry is purchase goods for cash amounted $6,000. The entry will be on 5th Feb. Purchases goods for cash, purchases account debit, to cash account credit. $6,000 and $6,000. The description of this entry is being goods purchased for cash. Okay, this entry has been completed here. The next entry of purchase goods on credit from server and company amounted $3,000 on date 7th February. This is the most important concept, which is purchases on credit. There are two types or ways to enter this transaction in the journal. First is purchases account debit. 2, accounts payable account credit. Simple. But the shortcome or difficulty is when we purchase different suppliers or number of suppliers at the same time, we will not identify which account payables is related to which suppliers. To resolve this issue, the second type to entrance of this entry is purchases account debit to enter the supplier's name, e.g. server account. This method is fruitful or beneficent when we credit purchase from different suppliers. Welcome back toward the solution of 7th February. Entry was purchases goods on credit from server and company amounted $3,000. So purchases account debit, purchases account debit to server account credit. $3,000. The description of this entry will be being purchased on credit from server and company. Being purchased from server and company on credit. The next and too much simple entry is purchased furniture for cash amounted $2,400 on 10th February. Furniture account debit to cash account credit. The description of this entry is being furniture purchased for cash. Furniture purchased for cash. Next is sold goods for cash amounted $3,900. On 11th February, cash sales, cash to sales, cash account debit amounted $3,900 to sales account credit, to sales account credit $3,900. Description will be being goods sold for cash. Being goods sold for cash. Right. Next transaction is on 15th February sold goods on credit to Delaware Brothers amounted to $2,250. Same as earliest entry purchases on credit. The current transaction is sales on credit. Sales on credit. Right? Same as purchases, we will deal sales on credit in two ways. First is accounts receivables account debit, payables account debit to sales account credit. This is the first way to enter the transaction in the journal account. Same as purchases, in the context of sales, we will enter the credit transaction Dilawar account debit, Dilawar account debit to sales account credit. This method is fruitful when sales on credit. The two way to deal this transaction: first is accounts receivables account debit to sales account credit. The second method to deal these transactions, which is sales on credit, we write the customer's name just like Dilawar Brothers account debit to sales account credit. This method we will apply when we deal just one customer. There is no any other. This method will apply in this situation when we deal with different customers at same time. This account will helpful to you to identify your accounts receivables from your customers or different customers. On 15th February, sold goods on credit to Dilawar Brothers amounted $2,250. The entry of this transaction: Dilawar Brothers account debit to $2,250 with credit to sales account with amount $2,250. The description of this entry will be: being goods sold on credit to Dilawar Brothers. Being goods sold on credit to Dilawar. Simple. Paid salaries on 20th February amounted $960. Salaries account debit to $960 to cash account credit amounted $960. Description is very simple: being salaries paid, being salaries paid. Next transaction is received commission. On 25th February, commission received. The entry will be cash account debit because cash is received with amount $75 to commission account credit with amount $75. Description of this entry is: being commission received simple, being commission received Next transaction is returned goods to server and company amounted $600. The entry will be on 26th February server and company account debit and company account debit with amount $600 to purchases return or return outward account credit amounted $600. The actual purchases from server and company was on 7th February. Purchases account debit to server account amounted $3,000. Due to any reason, we will return to server and company on 26th February with amount the stock of $600 amount. The second name of purchases returns is return outward, because when we purchase from supplier we will enter or in the stock, then we will return our purchases to supplier, or we can say the return outward. This is the outage from the stock, simply called purchases returns or returns outward from stock, right? The next entry is returned goods by Dilawar Brothers amounted $450. The description of this entry: purchases returned to server, being goods returned to server and company. The solution of next entry is 27 February. Sales returns account or same as purchases returns. The second name of sales return is returns inward. Returns inwards account debit to Dilawar Brothers with amount $450. The description of this entry will be: being goods returned by Dilawar Brothers, being goods returned by Dilawar Brothers. After the completion of entry, now we recall the account of Dilawar Brothers. On 15th February, sales have been made by us to Dilawar Brothers amounted $2,250, being goods sold on credit to Dilawar and Company. The current entry of Dilawar Brothers account is related to sales or returns inward with amount $450, being goods returned by Dilawar Brothers to us. Okay, so let's see the short detail on returns, the concept of returns inward. When we made sales to any other party, the stock outage from us. When sales returns come to an existence by customer, the inward of stock again to us. Stock returned by a customer will be entered in again to our stock will be called stock in, or returns inwards, or sale returns are the names of such situation. Next entry is received cash from Dilawar brothers amounted $1,500. On 28 February, cash received from Dilawar brothers, cash account debit amounted $1,500. Cash account debit to Dilawar brothers account credit to $1,500. Description of this transaction is being amount received from Dilawar brothers. Next entry is paid cash to server and company amounted $1,800. The entry will be server and company account debit and company account debit amounted $1,800 to cash account credit amounted $1,800, being amount paid to server and company, being amount server and company. Next entry is business. Any amount goods withdraw from business by the owner, also called the drawings. Mr. X withdraws from business amounted $900. So this is the expense for the business. Drawings account debit to cash account $900 with description being amount withdrawn by proprietor, by owner or proprietor. Is charge depreciation on furniture amounted $240. Depreciation account debit to furniture account credit. Account credit with amount $240 and $240. Description being depreciation charge on furniture, being depreciation charge on furniture. Last transaction of this illustration is borrowed from Shafiq amount $1,500. Cash account debit because cash is received amounted $1,500 to Shafiq account credit amounted $1,500 with description being amount borrowed from Shafiq That's it. All the entries of this transaction is completed here.